Hello and welcome to the Avalon Rituals energy update for this upcoming week. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. And today guess where I'm at? I'm at Loch Ness. So, being at this mystical, magical, beautiful place in Scotland, I thought that's the perfect opportunity to give you an energy update, a Monday update from this place. Since we're not going to be here for long, we're going to drive up further to the Highlands, so you're going to get more videos with me sitting somewhere in nature in Scotland. But since this is a very interesting place, I thought it's nice to give you the energy update for this week from this place. And I will show you. I'm just so distracted myself because I can see obviously the video, and I'm just looking at the mountains in the background. I'm like, oh, it's so pretty here. Anyway, let's start with the reading, shall we? It's an interesting energy, and I do want to say that if you have watched this channel now for, I'd say, 2 months or so, there are messages repeating. And I remember around March and February, March and April, the energies were very much like, okay, tower moments, death and rebirth, letting go of the old. There was a lot of karma, I felt like, being paid off, or karmic cycles that were closing. And it's interesting to see the cards now, because again, I do feel like we are now in a time where we do have a specific theme. And the theme at the moment feels like, make good choices. And I say this now every time, but that's literally, you're going to see the messages in a second, but that's literally what's all about. So as a collective, I feel like we all went through a big transformation of needing to let go a lot, transforming ourselves, our lives, letting go of jobs, relationships, people, maybe even environments. Maybe some people even changed the place they were living at. And so there was quite a lot of movement in the last months. And so now we are at a point where it feels, what do you want? What do you want now? And what do you choose? And what are the choices that you make that will get you closer to the desired destination, which is always also, of course, a stepping stone to the next. So we're never done, and we're never there. It's like always a continuing journey. At the bottom of the deck, I'm just going to show it to you, the Four of Cups, which is exactly the energy. What is fulfilling to you? Maybe you are in an environment, a situation where you do not feel happy or fulfilled. Of course, you can ask yourself if you can change something within yourself to see the situation in a different light. But very often it's about what makes you really happy. So just had a song on my mind. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad, right? Anyway, so if it makes you happy, that's where you should go, and the decisions you should make that bring you closer to your personal happiness, wherever, with whomever, or whatever this is. And I do also feel the energy of the Mists of Avalon oracle deck coming through. There was the energy of Lancelot, and Lancelot is the knight of King Arthur. And Lancelot, the card in the deck, stands for follow your heart and also do what's right, do what's noble. So following your heart doesn't mean that you should just like have a big fight and, I don't know, hurt other people in the process. It's never about hurting other people in the process. And I always feel like the main headline should be do no harm, and therefore follow your heart but do the right thing. And there might be a situation where you still feel a little bit maybe unsure, or you're still thinking about all the things. What is fulfilling to me after the big, let's say, breakdown, the big falling away of things, the big transformative changes that have happened? So that's a very interesting energy coming through. But I also have, I do have very good news as well. 10 of Cups and the Star. Now, the 10 of Cups is the fulfillment, the happiness. It's like the happy family life. It's the really being super fulfilled. And if you can remember last week's reading from, I think it was Wednesday, where was it Wednesday or Friday, where there is a reading, I think it was Friday, where I am sitting at a big waterfall, and the 10 of Cups energy came through, because the Wildwood Tarot, the 10 of Cups, they looked like the waterfall. So again, the energies or the messages are continuing in different forms and shapes, but now we do have actually here the 10 of Cups, and the star means destiny, wish fulfillment, yeah, but also you are on the right path. So I do feel like in this week you are on the right path to your happy place within yourself or around. You are on the right path to your wish fulfillment. And interestingly, when I just drove here, I saw the number 22 twice, which is also a beautiful message for you are on the right path. So I thought I'm gonna give you this as well. Now, there might be a very specific situation in this week where you feel like so happy and fulfilled, and like the stars are shining and angels are singing, because that's the energy I get from those two cards. Like there might be something really beautiful where you are just so happy and fulfilled within yourself, which is super beautiful. Maybe this is also coming up as a reflection on the outside. It could be something, a feeling that you just feel within yourself, a deep knowing you are on the right path to your happiness, to your fulfillment. Or maybe, like I said, there's something in the outside that is reflecting this, what's within you, in your environment. But also I get a strong energy of this telling us in this week you are on the right path to your fulfillment and happiness. You might want to check out last week's energy readings, because like I said, the energies are so similar, and it's coming up quite a lot of now rebuilding. And this is something we come to in a second, because I have here already the last two cards, but we're gonna do it in the right order. Hey ducky, oh my god, there's a little duck. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, maybe she comes into the video in a second. All right, so we do have two. Oh my god, again, two. I didn't notice that. The two and the two of wands and the two of that's beautiful. Two of pentacles. You are on the right path, absolutely. So with this card, it's about deciding where you want to go, and in what direction do you want to go? Maybe with a project, maybe with a job, maybe with a person. Where do you want your journey to continue? Well, that's obviously something that I'm asking myself, because I have no idea where I'm going to be in 2 days. Well, just roundabout. But so that's a beautiful card of looking to the future, planning for the future, maybe embracing the unknown, but also in relation to the other cards that we already had, it's a card of making choices where you want to go, and really get clear about where you want to go in a job, in a relationship, in a specific environment, with a hobby, you for yourself. So look into the future. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in a year? I mean, obviously we can't plan everything, and sometimes things go unexpected in a different way. But if you have an intention of where you want to go, then this feels also like this is leading you in the direction of your dreams. And sometimes, I just said this in the German video, if you want to, like, there's no bridge here, and you can't just, there's a little doggy, but there's no bridge, so you can't get to the other side here. What would be very helpful if there would be stepping stones. So I do feel like everything that you envision is at least a stepping stone. Everything that you envision that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, that brings you a little bit of excitement, that's part of a stepping stone to your fulfillment and happiness. And also with this card, there might be something that's a little bit out of balance. Maybe your work-life balance, maybe you're dealing with two people. There's, again, the need for making a decision. Maybe you feel a bit unbalanced within yourself. Again, this is a need to make a decision. So where do you want to go? And then choose in order to get more stability back into your life. Or just to keep the ball rolling, or get the ball rolling. Then we have the Three of Wands, and that could decide waiting for the perfect time. She's waiting here for the perfect wave, and it's not quite there yet. So this card could always indicate a little bit of a waiting time, but also it's my card for expansion, for personal development. So maybe a business is expanding right now. And I do want to show you the other card, because I feel like they are connected. The Four of Pentacles is the card of stability, security, stability of a stable foundation. So I definitely get the energy of something expanding. It could be personal growth, so it could be you expanding within yourself in your beingness. Could be spiritually, could be personally, could be financially. And I do feel like this is the energy of you haven't built your foundation now in a specific situation, and now you are expanding. You might want to wait for the perfect time here. That could be a little hint, but otherwise I do feel like you have worked for your stable foundation, and it could be in a relationship, in a specific connection. It could, like I said, work. It could be everything or anything really, but you have worked for this and you have a stable ground now to expand and to build, and that's a beautiful energy. Now, did I forget anything? No, I do think I mentioned now everything that I wanted to mention. So yeah, wrapping it all up, for everybody who feels like they resonate with the messages of the collective here, we've been through quite a lot of tower moments, death and rebirth, and now that the old is really gone and has left your environment, your energy field, you can now start to build upon the new. And for this to happen, you need to really know where you want to go, what makes you happy, what would be exciting, joyful, and fulfilling to you, and make choices. And I just continue this saying, make good choices. And what I mean with this is obviously to be discerning, be discerning with the energies you let into your life, with the experiences that you make or you want to make, and from that solid foundation that I feel that you have now, expand. So beautiful messages from Loch Ness and the tarot and me, myself, and the for the week. So what I want to do now for you is to change the camera perspective a little bit, get out of the camera so you can enjoy just for a few more seconds the beautiful view. I hope you resonate with the reading. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very likely on Wednesday.